You've missed us more than filing taxes.
But not as much as the third Ghostbuster movie.
This is two fat guys.
Discuss.
Hello again.
Welcome back after a month-long break.
Month-long break. A lot is happening this month. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And welcome. Welcome you.
I turned a whole 23.
23.
Babby. Still a babby.
Babby. You're 2 years younger than me.
23. Turned a whole 23.
Ah.
Still have yet to celebrate my birthday.
Still good to celebrate your birthday.
Went to a jazz club.
Was it cool?
It was awesome. It was jazz. It was chill. But past that, I have yet to go out and just get slammed. This weekend now.
Have fun.
But yeah,
we'll set something up for us.
The return of two fat guys.
The return. Insert godly aura here. Yeah, as you can tell, we don't know how to cut video. No, it's not that we don't know how, or we don't want to learn how to. The camera we use, we won't give it a shout out because we don't want to.
It has
specific cameras because you can either put in an SD card, and I don't have an SD card worthwhile to put in there.
I don't even have an SD card.
Or it's got a built-in hard drive, and if you record onto the built-in hard drive, it puts the littlest twinge on the file that it's like, hey, this is how we sell our software.
Yeah, you have to pay $60 for software in order to edit the file.
But it did come with the original camera. I just don't think. Well, remember,
I just don't have it.
Paul didn't originally mean to leave the camera behind.
Yeah, he probably don't have it.
He's probably got it.
Anyway,
real quick, shout out and a recommendation to you. I love Faygo. I'm not a juggalo, but I do love Faygo, and I do enjoy the ICP. I just discovered this. I grabbed it on accident. It's not what's in this bottle now. I drink it all and fill it with water. I thought I was just grabbing the normal the blueberry soda, and I grabbed it and I cashed out. It's actually Moon Mist, their Mountain Dew, with blueberry in it. It's called Moon Mist Blue. Hopefully you can see that.
Delicious.
Oh my god! Like, I drank it and I'm like, this is better than normal blue! And I love blue! Quick before we go into our episode today, is blue not a flavor? At this point in time, blue's a flavor.
Every color is a flavor.
Pretty much.
Every color is a flavor.
There's a few, well, you can't say red. Red's a flavor because it's too much. You got everything from strawberry.
Red's cherry. Come on now. Red is cherry.
True.
Pink is pink lemonade. Orange is tang.
Orange is tang.
Orange isn't orange, it's tang.
It's tang.
Let's be honest. Anyway.
Well, how do you explain, like at Speedway, the lime green? Like there's green, and that's Mountain Dew. Now there's lime green, which is lime and cherry, but it came out really green, and I don't like it.
I don't know. It sounds like something I want to try, though. But, well, we promised last time before our break that we were going to find out what's in the box.
We did. And hopefully maybe one of you stayed patient and is still around.
The box. Not just a decoration.
Or another sleazy promotion of Star Wars.
There's actually a purpose to the box.
There is a purpose to the box.
And we're going to find out what it is right now.
Oh, God.
The box, among other things in there, has names written on them. Names of superheroes at this point in time.
At this point in time, it's just superheroes.
We're going to add more to it, but it has names of superheroes in there. We'll pull 2 superheroes. And we will discuss who will win that fight.
We will discuss both aspects of it because it was on Facebook. Someone did one of these on Facebook. We had the idea first. Don't believe me? I'll pull up the old episodes that we didn't put it up.
Oh, that was back in November.
But anyways, there's 2 scenarios. There's no prep time, and there's prep time. Anyway, so without further ado. Wait, before you keep mixing. Okay, that's empty. Never mind. I thought I had an extra Flint container in there.
I have 2. I have 2.
2? Oh, put one back. I want to pick one.
Oh, you get one then.
Okay, so you got yours.
My guy won.
You got one?
Yeah.
Instantly? Just because it says Cthulhu doesn't mean he just wins.
Oh, he's gonna win. Pick yours.
Did I get a blank piece of paper? No, I didn't. Oh, okay.
I got Captain America.
Oh, this will be a good fight, sir. If I can pick up... I'll pick it up later. It's Colossus.
Colossus.
I think that would be a damn good fight, sir.
That would be a good fight.
So let's run down a little bit of stats then. We'll run down a little bit of Captain America stats. We're not going to go through everything.
We're going to go through what we can go through.
So he's got low-level superhuman strength. Like he's not
Olympian strength. He has
Olympian strength, yes.
He has Olympian strength.
And reflexes. Well,
Olympian strength.
Not reflexes.
Well, he does have Olympian strength, Olympian reflexes. He's got
enhanced speed,
Olympian speed.
He's Olympian.
No, he's top human physical condition.
Yeah, he says
as good as you can get in a human in all directions.
Yep. Just with a nudge a little more.
With a nudge, yeah.
With a nudge a little
more. He's got the healing factor.
The healing factor, the ability to not, I don't know what the chemical is, but the chemical that when you fight, it actually releases and it tires your muscle. His body doesn't produce it.
He's a peak fighter.
Peak fighter with unlimited endurance.
Peak fighter with unlimited endurance.
With the healing factor,
he's got the willpower.
And
He's got the willpower.
Just to clarify, for those not completely familiar, we say he has a healing factor. Now, don't think Wolverine. It's not that OP.
It's not that good.
But it's damn good.
It's really good, and he has a natural resistance as well. He can take bullets. They still hit him, they pierce him.
Yes.
But he can take bullets and keep going.
Yep.
Cap is a monster when it comes to being a human being.
Yes. And he's got the shield.
And he's got the shield. Which is a weapon.
Which is going to be that's what I think is going to be. I'm going to have to say we'll come up with a winner, but we'll have to do some research on it because now we'll go through Colossus. Colossus, as we all know, and for those of you that don't know, pick up a damn comic.
This dude is freaking huge.
He stands, depending on what universe, between 6'5" and 6'9".
He's huge.
Non-metallic form.
As a human being, he's gigantic.
He's like 6'9", maybe 7", and he's
like
a brick wall.
Muscles.
He's a brick wall, and and this doesn't go to his power, but you know,
it's hard to make Captain America look small.
This
Colossus, without his powers, makes Captain America look small. Doesn't match him prowess. It doesn't match his prowess, but just by himself,
a good assumption. Maybe not as big as the Hulk was portrayed in the Avengers, but when they did that buddy shot, you can tell they didn't have because the Hulk was so far back. That's the kind of comparison we're talking.
Yeah, he's big.
He's a big boy. And wait, to break the powerhouse stereotype, he's not just a big dumb powerhouse. He's an actual great artist.
He is.
Just a shout out to him, like we did the shout out to Cap. You know, he'll never quit. He'll never quit. Cap will never quit you. He will never quit you. Colossus is a great artist and stuff. But anyways, so that's out of form. Now when he uses a mutant ability, motherfucker, just take whatever it is and add about a foot.
He goes to like 8 feet tall. He's huge. And he turns into living metal.
Bioorganic steel. That is the technical term, and they've never actually clarified how strong it is.
Well, it depends.
Because we've seen him go toe-to-toe with Wolverine, and Wolverine can't disarm him, to use a crappy reference. But yeah, he can't disarm him, so adamantium can't cut through
With adamantium, though, Cap's shield is vibranium.
Got that vibranium on it. But yeah,
but that's again once the fight starts.
But yeah, great power.
He becomes a monster. He doesn't need food or air.
Self-sustained, living.
He can go on forever in that form.
And actually, for those who not read the comics, when we say he can go on forever, it's like, oh, then he'll switch back. No, like to the degree. In the Age of Apocalypse, I don't remember the actual event, but there's an event in the Age of Apocalypse that happens early that Colossus gets blasted by Apocalypse in human form to the point that he was going to die. And he switched into Colossus.
Yeah.
And if he ever leaves it, dead.
Yeah. He can be knocked out. It's not like he's invincible.
Oh no, he's just got one hell of endurance though.
But it takes a while.
And another thing, he has, just like Cap, he's got that willpower too. Colossus won't quit you, and for reference, if anyone's like, Ultimate Alliance 1, have you played it?
I have.
when they go, it's one of the cutscenes. Doom's about to enter into Odin's chamber or something like that, and there's just wreckage and death all around him. And you see you hear metal dragging, and then you look, and it's Colossus, and he's got one arm. And no way, because Doom fucked him up. Doom's the only one I've ever been able to see, and it's not like it's ripped off either. It's fucking melted off by the plasma. And he's like, I'm in my metal form, and I'm like fucked, but and then he grabs onto him like I'm gonna try. And the Doom I have to give it to Doom.
He has the indomitable will.
Go away.
But it's not. I wouldn't say it's on par with Cap.
It depends on it depends on the situation. If it's something that needs, like he knows.
Cap's like 100% of the time.
Yeah. Yep.
But anyway, but down to a fight between these two.
Well, either way, I mean, no preparation with these two characters. It's not gonna matter.
Wouldn't matter. Yeah.
It's not gonna matter because it's two brawlers going against each other. That's pretty much what it is. It's not like they're
preparation wouldn't matter in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
I would hand this to Cap.
I'd give it to Cap too, and I love Colossus.
You are a huge Colossus fan. I'm very surprised that you said that you would give it to Cap.
I'll give it to Cap just for the fact, there's that X factor, because we know. The only reason I give it to Cap, it all depends on one thing, and that's the only reason I say. And I believe it's possible Cap could decapitate him, even in metal form with the shield. With the compounds of the shield,
you needed to take that. I wouldn't even say.
Well, I'm saying, the shield used just like if you use the shield as a cutting tool, I think that would make the X factor. That would be the X factor.
I can agree.
Now, if the shield is not a factor, I think this would be a fight it would drag.
I would give that to Colossus if there was no shield.
If there was no shield,
because Colossus, being the living metal. Even though Cap does have that ridiculous endurance and he has that healing factor,
yeah,
he still gets beat up for he has to take out for a few weeks. Colossus is fucking metal.
Well, yeah,
without the shield factor, which again, this is prepared versus unprepared. Cap always has a shield.
Cap has a shield.
Cap always has a shield.
Even if you say we'll go as far as it's not Steve Rogers, it's Cap. This scenario. Something's happening downtown. Cap, get down there. Okay. Puts on the suit, grabs the shield, and then he's gone. It's Steve Rogers. It's not Steve Rogers because it's not like Colossus is going to jump him on the street.
Yeah.
Bitch, come on. But no, it would come to because I mean, if it's a fight to the death, like all these are, there are characters that we will make them break the one rule.
Oh, for sure.
But
I give it to Cap.
With shield.
Even without shield,
I would have given it to without shield just for the fact, even if the problem is Colossus can grab onto him.
Depending on where they're at.
Oh, it don't even matter. Colossus just needs to find water.
I would say
drown him.
No, where it depends on where they're at. If I think in a city landscape, Cap could take him. He would find enough weapons.
He'd find something.
Or eventually find his way to a shield.
So you're gonna say Cap?
If it's just like fucking middle of Canadian Rockies, like Hulk versus Wolverine style, Colossus will take it.
I'm going to say Colossus with the shield as the X Factor. The X Factor shield, if the shield is as OP as, if he uses it as a cutting tool and he uses it right, I'll give it to Cap. But if it comes down to, say Colossus just like, no
jump
shield.
Steve Rogers.
Not even so much jump. If the shield does not come in the correct way, I give it to Colossus.
I would still think Cap has a good chance.
Just for a fact.
I do respect your opinion, though.
But that's what it is. No unison on this one. No unison.
Let's go for another one here.
All right. Drum roll, please.
All right.
You got one?
Yes.
That one's flipped over, so get rid of that. Try not to grab one of the ones that are flipped over.
Doesn't matter. No luck.
This one's really little. Why am I keep getting this faction?
John Jones, the Martian Manhunter.
Already won. Sorry. Cyclops.
John Jones. He would whip his ass. There's no... Should we run down why?
This one does... If you need an explanation, put it in the comments. We'll come back to it. But I'm sorry. Yeah. It's gonna... What will happen is... And I hate to say it, they're gonna face each other. They're gonna be like, okay, it's on. John Jones is gonna do his mini monologue peace talk that he always fucking does. Cyclops is gonna get him once with optic ray, just go full bore on him, knock him down, and he's gonna get back up like, oh, you son of a bitch. End's over. That's it. That's what's gonna happen. Cyclops is gonna get one hit, and he's just gonna fuck him up.
Use the telekinesis and knock the goggles off. Cyclops goes fucking crazy because the psychological factor of not having the goggles. And then John Jones is gonna mind rape him with his fucking mental shit. Like it's game over. There's no point.
Well, he'll win either way. The only version of Cyclops that'll stand a chance is Phoenix 5 Cyclops.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
If he can get fire anywhere near him,
yeah.
If he can get fire anywhere near John Jones, he'll win. I don't think he can do it though.
Yeah, that would be this fight's X factor. If it's the Avengers, he would have to have.
They would have to be fighting in a volcano. There's no other way.
Yep. Unless you got that Phoenix Force, you're fucked, dude. Sorry, bye.
All right.
That was quick. I'll pick it first this time because you keep getting the good ones.
No, the first one was a good.
Well, no, I'm trying to break. Maybe if I can get off of the XMen.
All right, I got mine.
All right, I have.
So much for off of the XMen. Magneto.
I think this would be a decent fight, but I'm sorry, you're holding the winner again. In my opinion, Red Skull. It'd be a nice fight. It'd be a nice fight.
I think it would be a nice fight.
As long as Red Skull sticks with Tesseract weaponry.
I would like to see the monologue, I guess it would be the dialogue between the two of them.
Oh God!
I know, right? I know, right?
Let's break this down because we already determined the fight. I want to talk about him a little bit.
Magneto would take him, but that dialogue would be just fucking beautiful.
The dialogue between them. This is.
Who would win that verbal battle? That's the real question.
The thing is honestly, if I think these two just sat down and had an intellectual
debate,
Magneto would recruit Red Skull because Red Skull, as we know, he's perfection. All he wants is the strong survive, Darwinism, basically. Who's the biggest promoter of Darwinism, social Darwinism than fucking Magneto?
Who would recruit who though? I don't know. I think the Red Skull.
I don't think Red Skull would be able to recruit Magneto because with his affiliation with Hydra, he's got.
I'm seeing partnership here.
Oh, to a point, to the fact that it's gonna be partnership, and then Magneto's gonna kill off his humans and be like, "What are you gonna do?"
Well, here's the thing,
because Hydra
Red Skull is still human.
Well, he's genetically altered, just like Steve
genetically altered.
So would Magneto? What it comes down to is,
though.
would Magneto in the Marvel universe kind of make that exception?
Would he see him as a mutant?
That's what I'm saying. Would he see that?
He would see him as a mutant. Yeah, he would. He would do it
because we already know. Even though Tony, he does not. If it came down to Magneto had world order the way he wants it, Stark's gone, Frank's gone. It's the metahumans.
He would do it.
He
would accept him.
How far down would he accept him? Like I think he'll kill Spider-Man. You know why? Because I hate fucking Spider-Man. I'm sorry.
You would need to kill Spider-Man.
But
for the sake of this right here,
God.
I think Magneto would recruit him simply because you realize that humans are imperfect. You realize that you're trying to make yourself better.
Yes.
Magneto would oh my God, I want to see that dialogue so bad.
What dialogue, this perfect situation. Somebody at Marvel wants to do this in a comic book, I'll tell you, give me the perfect neutral ground fucking to do it. Lock Magneto up in his plastic box. So he has no power. Disarm Red Skull. Give us comic book Magneto where he can hold his own physically. Someone gonna say, don't give me Ian McKellen versus Hugo Weaving. Sorry, Ian McKellen would beat him with 2 fucking words. He'd be like, hello, and he'd be like, I'm done. But no, yeah, put those two in there and just have them talk. Do the dialogue between them.
Magneto, so we've decided Magneto will win both the verbal battle and an actual battle if need be.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to see that.
I could see partnership, but I could see a partnership, but I honestly do see Magneto definitely becoming the alpha of that relationship.
I want to see that dialogue so bad.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
That was good. We'll do one more.
One more.
Because we didn't set our timer this week.
We'll do one more. Let's do one.
And
more.
we're trying to get you guys another episode tonight. Okay. I got a long, skinny piece of paper. I cut these, and some of them just suck.
All right.
Ooh, who you got, sir?
Sinestro.
Iron Man.
So that really comes down to Green Lantern versus Iron Man, mostly.
What? Yeah, we'll do it as...
But no, we'll do it as Sinestro versus Iron Man. But, I mean, that same exact scenario begs to differ Green Lantern versus Iron Man.
Yeah, we'll do, two birds, one stone.
I'm giving this one to Sinestro. Do you want to break? Not a lot of people know who Sinestro is. We'll break it down.
Yeah, go ahead and break down Sinestro, because I'm gonna deal with the I already think I know what the good X Factor is gonna be.
Sinestro is there's different color of cores in the green in the Lantern cores.
Okay.
The Green Lantern's obviously the most popular. Everything's good and will.
It's all willpower, and then there's yellow.
Yellow is fear.
Well, remember, Sinestro did start off as a Green Lantern.
He did.
And then...
He was corrupted. But yellow is fear, and Sinestro is the Yellow Lantern. Yellow Lanterns...
On par with Hal Jordan.
They rule with fear. They are on par in power, but it's usually their social, quote-unquote, social shortcomings that...
lack of control of the emotions, stuff like that.
It's their social shortcomings, which is why they lose in the comic books, things like that. It's not typically an overpower.
Yeah.
They are almost as powerful as Green Lanterns.
So that's Green Lantern, Sinestro.
Sinestro.
If you don't know who Iron Man is and you've watched
Get out
these
from under
movies,
your rock.
please just turn on your TV.
Get out from under your rock.
Iron Man, I'm gonna say, it'll be a nice fight. At first. I mean, because it's gonna start as a fight, and they're gonna... I'm not going to say, it's not going to be like, oh, come in next snap. I'm going to say there's egos involved here. They're not going to They're not going to start with, he's not going to bust out the unibeam right off the way. And he's not going to zap fry his ass up to the fucking lantern and just own his ass. There's egos involved here. They're going to poke each other a little bit like, okay.
I can see that.
Now, the only X factor for Iron Man, as a character, because you got to take him in as a character. That's what we did with Cap,
Yeah.
The Shield X Factor. Taking in the character. If Iron Man, for whatever reason, has gotten a chance to study Lantern or Sinestro, and
this is preparation versus non-prep.
So non-prep, Sinestro has it. They're gonna poke each other.
I don't even know about non-prep. It would depend on the suit that I would say for non-prep, the X Factor is going to be his suit. What suit does Tony Stark have?
That's what I'm saying. If it's non-prep, we'll give him the Galactus Buster. The big gun. And Sinestro will still take him.
Probably.
Sinestro will still take him. Even if, Hulk Buster, the Mark 12, the Mark 15, we'll give him the one thing designed to just his complete ownage, and that's, to my knowledge, it's the Galactus Buster suit. And I still think Sinestro is still, he'll take it. He could, Sinestro, can put... He can put Superman through the ringer, and Stark can't go
I
Superman.
think the only reason why he'll be able to take him, though, is he'll have to drag him into space.
Take him into space and take him
fucking leave him there with no power.
Well, and to explain this, at least from my point of view, because I do agree with that, you have to remember, we're dealing with egos here. And Sinestro's ego is very fucking fragile. Meaning, I am the best, I'm the strongest, blah, 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 blah. You start to chip away at that and he starts getting pissed, that's when, it starts fucking with his emotions and stuff, and that's when, these two, the fight banner would be, it's going to be Iron Man playing Poke the Bear with Sinestro the whole time. Because he's just going to talk shit to him.
With prep, I would give it to Tony Stark.
If he gets
because he'll find a way.
Lantern Buster?
Yeah, he'll find a way to make it
the
Lantern Buster suit, and he'll just be like, oh, well, here's this fucking thing that I spray out my ass, and it just makes your constructs go to nothing.
Exactly.
He'll find a way. It's fucking Tony Stark. That's what he does.
And he'll still ridicule him the whole fucking time.
No prep. I will give it to Sinestro.
And I don't want in this fight. I don't want comic book Iron Man. Give me Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's Iron Man now. That like
we'll say we said it before. We'll
Man
say
now.
it again. Big kudos. Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
He is Iron Man now.
As far as live action go, I mean, voice actor wise, there's been damn good voice.
I still think he would do a good voice act.
I don't know. It all depends on what.
It depends on how they can draw.
How cartoony they let the
I wouldn't even say so much that. It's
Well,
how
no.
cocky that they can animate it.
I'm saying cartoony wise as you put them in something like the Iron Man movie that originally sparked the Marvel animated movies. Yeah. You put them in something like Superhero Squad.
No.
That's what I mean. It depends on how goofy and cartoony they get. Sort of, it's just like Wolverine. Who's Wolverine?
Wolverine. It's Hugh Jackman.
It's Hugh Jackman. But at the same time, the way he plays him in the movie versus the
movie Wolverine would not be able to do the voiceover though.
Oh no. They let him be savage.
I couldn't imagine Hugh Jackman.
He'd blow his pipes.
Yeah.
He remember he's a Broadway singer, people. He needs to keep these not damaged. He'd blow his pipes trying to pull some of the shit they do in the movies, man.
He snarls so hard.
He snarls, the growls, the screams. Like, you can scream. He can berserker scream. I don't think he'd be able to maintain it.
I don't think he could do the snarling. The snarling that's so throaty, man.
Oh, yes. So yeah.
I don't know.
Sinestro without prep.
Sinestro without prep.
Iron Man
with prep. I think that, what was the most interesting one you think that we covered today?
The one that
if you could actually have one made, or that one made, which one would it be?
I want to say, and because it's something, it'll actually tap onto something. I have a reason behind this. I want to see the Cap Colossus the most. Not just because I'm a huge Colossus fan. Just for the fact, and
I'm a huge Cap fan.
And I'm a huge fucking Cap fan. It's gonna, because I want to see that fight, just because the X Factor is gonna be the Shield, and if it comes down and they declare it that Cap would win against Colossus, I want to see the rematch of Phoenix Force Colossus from Avengers versus X-Men happened last summer or the summer before. It was a great fucking series. And then Colossus, he looks like if you took Colossus and the Juggernaut and made a baby out of it.
If we're doing Phoenix Force Colossus, then we got to do the ultimate.
It would be, and that's what pissed me off. It's the ultimate. It's the Avengers at their peak versus X-Men at their peak. It's the peak, and then the Phoenix Force comes in later in the storyline. But like, Shield comes up because the Phoenix Force is about to come back, and they don't want to deal with it. So they assemble the Avengers. You can take out the X-Men. This takes place. There's only like 27 mutants left in the world. It's a kind of fucked up storyline, but like the best thing is like they jump out the plane. They're sitting in the water. They're on Island M. They've taken refuge on Island M or Genosha, the mutants have, because the storyline and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go into it because I'll be talking all night. But there's a great line of dialogue, and it's Cap says in his bubble he says take the beach, and he's doing the callback from when they stormed fucking D-Day position. He's like this. He's got the fucking shield up. He's all like this. He's like take the fucking beach.
That's awesome.
I'm like, oh! And then you have Cyclops just sitting there like this, just like all this. And because in the storyline, Cyclops is, he's not Boy Scout Cyclops anymore. Think Wolverine and the X-Men Cyclops on a bad day type Cyclops.
Yes.
Because Jean's gone. Like, there's nothing holding Cyclops back anymore. And he's just so cocky, and they shoot. It's on an angle, and the way he says he makes a joke about water and like push him into the sea or something like that. Just a retort against him. But he looks so badass doing it, and it ends up being this fight. Colossus ends up going against the Red Hulk in the fight, and that's cool. And then it's like
I can only imagine the Red Hulk would win that.
Originally, he does, but that's why I'm saying the X-Force comes in, because eventually the Phoenix Force comes up, dude, and they wipe the world. There's 5 people. It's Namor, Storm, Magique, Cyclops, and Colossus that end up inheriting the Phoenix Force. It makes them like super, oh my god, old fucking Pete. To the fact that Doctor Strange, the Master Magician, gets killed by magic. Gets killed by magic in this storyline. Colossus's little sister, the little sorceress mutant crossbreed thing, owns. He just walks around and he can just like basically he's running detect magic from D&D all the time. He never knows. He goes, they're like, Strange to the control room or something like that. And he's like, okay. And he walks in this door, closes the door, looks up, and she's already got him in the fucking her rendition of hell. Didn't even know she was there. Didn't even pick up on her because she cloaked it so well. And then she
even as a youth, like when Doctor Strange was just normal, his ability to detect magic was ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, she fucks him up in that, dude. And she's just sitting there on a rock like, hi. Like, oh, dude. God damn.
I would have to say, the one thing I would want to see, and we already discussed why, is the Magneto versus Red Skull. I want to see it so bad. I don't even want to see the fight. I don't want the fight to happen. If the fight happens, it ruins the dialogue. I just want the dialogue and I want the aftermath.
So this is the first time we're doing the box. We'll wrap up the episode, but we have clarified these real quick. Names come out of the box. Now, if we're doing it random, and it's going to be a mix. Now, if we pull someone from the same world, like Red Skull versus Magneto, if events between these characters have ever happened, because we did, we've done test runs, and then we found out we were pulling names and discussing, and it's actually happened.
Yeah.
We haven't seen this.
Let us know.
Let us know. Even if it's issue numbers or no fanfic though.
No, yeah.
We want to see.
Has to be
now, if it's a cool one, drop the thing. But if it's official, we want to see official.
If it's official from animated issue numbers, if it's comic book, let us know.
Yes. But so that's gonna be a regular thing. If there's someone you want to see in the box or you want a direct discussion,
let us know.
Let us know, and we'll do one. But
for Two Fat Guys Discuss,
I'm John.
I'm Dan.
Have a great night.